Hello and welcome back to day 15 of the Toy Unboxing Advent Calendar as we continue the sub-theme of dogs. Characters that are, ultimately serving some master, be they good, evil, whatever. And, well, that does technically include Elisa Maza from Disney's Gargoyles, the classic 90s cartoon. This is one of the handful of Gargoyles toys that I have. I've only gotten a few. I've gotten Goliath, Demona, Xanatos, and her. And yeah, honestly, Elisa was like a no-brainer for when they got her because she is a fantastic character on the series. She is one of those characters who honestly, if Gargoyles were to come out today, they'd be throwing all kinds of dumbass representation stuff at her because her character is like half indigenous, half black, police officer. But yeah, she is a fantastic character, though. There's the whole romance subplot there involving Goliath. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting her open. Like, she does come with Brooklyn's wings. That's not going to do me any good because I didn't buy Brooklyn. And I'm probably not going to buy Brooklyn, so not really going to show those off. But I will show off Elisa herself. Like, it's honestly, at this point, the human characters that are more interesting to me for the rest of the Gargoyles. Like, if they do, for instance, like a 2-pack of Owen and Puck or something like that, or, I don't know, Fox would be interesting. I might get Fox, if they do Fox. I'm trying to think who else there is. Like, yeah, Macbeth, I would definitely want a Macbeth, or even like a human Demona. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna get all this stuff open here. And we're going to start taking a look at Elisa as soon as I can get her free from her plastic shackles. Again, this is a NECA figure here, and actually, for proper credit, because I did this with Xanatos, we should show off the actual credits on the box too, because they do have full credits here for who worked on this toy, which is fantastic. I love getting that on the packaging and not having to rely on Instagram posts. Yes, that is shade that is thrown at Hasbro, though not at the actual Transformers design team themselves, because they are great at making all that information available. They are fantastic at that. But anyway, yeah, here we have Elisa there. It's a really nice looking toy. It's got her trademark, aesthetic look here. Her jacket, her jeans, shirt underneath. The likeness is very good. It's a very good likeness. The paintwork is on point as well. We got a lot of subtle shading in the paint. These nice faded jeans. There's really nothing to complain about here or anything. It's a well-done figure. Posability, let's see. We've got a ball joint here up here at the neck. There's no neck articulation down here. They didn't want to muck with that sculpt, I guess. Let's see. What do we got for arms? We got a 360 over here. The arms do come out a little bit. Not a lot. Like, they only come out to about here, it looks like, for the arms. So not the greatest amount of movement. 360 over there. We have a double jointed elbow bend. Then, with like pins and stuff here and there. Let's see. Wrist articulation. The wrists do bend in and out. And they spin. There are alternate hands in the box, too. We have a ball jointed waist here. Listen to that plastic. Let's see. Hips. Hips go out to, well, about here. It's not great. I mean, granted, you can't really do the splits that easily in jeans, but yeah, I mean, like, it's all these visible cuts down here, I guess. I guess we can get out to there. That's not bad. I can stretch it a bit. So yeah, so we got that. There is a swivel here as well at the ball joint, though it's not a lot. We got some double jointed knees here. And what else? And we got some ankles. Ankles go up and down, side to side. And that is the extent of posability on Elisa. So let's take a look at the other stuff that she comes with in the box. Yeah. I'll just stand her over here. She's going to fall over despite my best attempts to keep her standing while I'm messing with stuff. And then we're going to look at what is in the box. We have her cat here. I wish I could remember the name of her cat. It's been a while since I've seen Gargoyles. I know there's people that would definitely know this. The cat It's a solid piece. I think the head has some articulation on it, but does it or not? Not much. The head, it looks like it could have articulation, but this is about the extent to which I seem to be able to move it. So, yeah, otherwise it's like a solid piece. I'm going to just put that back in the box. Yeah, we got the Brooklyn stuff there. We have some alternate heads and faces. So let's take a look at those. We have some swept hair over here. And we have a different expression on this face too, incidentally. Yeah, so we have, this one's a bit of a more neutral face. This one's got a smile. So if we pop this head off, the joint. Okay, yeah, the hair pops off. So the hair swaps out like that. That's probably, yeah, that's the case on both these heads. So we can just say swap the windswept hair on like this. That actually does look pretty good. It's tempting. Oh, I actually really like this here. They have like subtle blue highlights here in the hair, just to help give it some definition. It's the same technique that they use in comics there in order to give hair definition. But it works really well. It's very subtle, easy to miss, but it does add some nice highlights to the hair. It's a really nice touch. Anyway, ball joint off like that. We can see it's a double ball joint actually. So we got the more neutral head here, a more neutral face. I'm just going to plop this on and then plop this on. I'm not going to peg it in all the way because there's still a third head to check out. So it essentially looks like this with this more neutral face. And then we've got a third head here, which, let's get this one out. Let's take a look at it and see what this face has. Now this face here, looking at it, is, yeah, this is another classic Elisa expression. It's got more of a cocked eyebrow, you know, like the sort of expression that DreamWorks kind of ruined by doing it on all their posters and causing everyone to follow suit. But yeah, so we plug the hair into this head, and yeah, no, it looks really good. Honestly, you know, I'm honestly tempted to stick with this head. That's a hard call. I'm just going to plop this back on, but it actually does work fairly well for her. Just because it shows some measure of, you know, intelligence and such, and that she's got an idea. Like just this half, you know, this, not really cocky, I suppose. It's more of just, you know, she knows what she's doing. So yeah, if we pop this hairpiece on, like that, yeah. So there she is. Yeah, this actually does look really good with this head. Looking at what else we have in the box, we have a few accessories. We have a police badge in here. Let's get this bit off. So yeah, for accessories, we have her police badge. You know, NYPD. It's not really showing up on camera very well, but let's see. There we go. Now it's showing up. Yeah, so that actually looks pretty good. The badge. She comes with a flashlight as well. You know, decent flashlight. And she comes with, you know, 2 sets of hands. We've got like some open hands for holding the flashlight. We've got just some, you know, like, yeah, we got some standard open hands. We've got some hands for, like, if she's holding stuff. So it's a good mix of hands. I'm going to put all these back in. One accessory she does not come with, and I mean, she did use it from time to time, but she doesn't come with it, is her gun. I would not be surprised if that was a Disney thing or something like that. Like, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. It wouldn't surprise me. And I think there's also the whole thing, too, of including the gun. Including the gun with her has the whole aspect of one of the most famous / infamous episodes of Gargoyles is the gun violence episode, where Broadway gets a hold of her gun, and like it's one of those weird ones where it's like it's the more infamous one because it's a gun safety episode where Broadway is just fiddling around with her gun in her apartment and just accidentally shoots her point blank, and I mean, it's not funny, I suppose. Like, it's actually a very realistic, oh god, depiction of gun violence. But, yeah, Broadway puts her in the hospital, and Goliath just goes completely apeshit on a bunch of gangsters that he thinks are responsible. But, yeah, that is the latest entry for the dogs. And, Yeah, it's a good one. So, doing the summary now. Yes, these are all good figures so far. Lisa is very good. Good figure. Good likeness of the character, and I'm glad to have her in my collection for toys. So with that said, this is going to be Techno signing off on day 15 until day 16.